All right, okay, we're back.
So we're getting an inside scoop.
Inside tip
for
right here.
Wall Street right now.
Now, ReW, let's say you were long Standard Oil of Indiana, and I was long Standard Oil of Ohio. Well, the stockbroker will tell you, get out of Standard Oil of Indiana, buy Standard Oil of Ohio. It's more lucrative. And he'll tell me the opposite way around. Get out of Standard Oil of Ohio, get the other one. So he'll make 4 commissions, and he'll cross the trade in-house, and he make 4 commissions.
That goes
and
right over my
head. He gets paid no matter what, and he can even falsify information.
Is that like a weatherman? Like you can say it's going to rain and it doesn't?
Well, it's pretty hard to predict the stock market because years ago you used to worry about, if you bought IBM, you worried about what IBM was doing. Now you got to worry about not only IBM, but you got to worry about the competitors. You got to worry about Greece. You got to worry about Italy and Siam and anywhere else.
So where do you think this world's going, really, Bobby Steele?
Over there, yeah.
Well, this country too, definitely. Greed's going to ruin us. Definitely, we're not going to be.
But wasn't it always like that? Aren't there always the greedy people?
I don't think so.
You don't think
it's worse?
You don't think there's a lot of
good people
with the Wall
have
Street?
too much control. That's the problem. They have too much control. And I tell you another thing too. I live with someone who works on Wall Street, and a lot of people there have kind of a 9-to-5 gig, and they're making the same as your average everyday worker, and they're supporting these protesters. And they're affected by this, and they make a small wage of money. It's only a few amounts of big wigs that are ruining it. It's not so much just Wall Street in general; it's the people on Wall Street. There are some people that I hear that are trying to make an honest living out there, and this is affecting them as well.
And I was one of them. I worked as a vice president of operations. Now, when I came to Wall Street Goodbye Company in 1968, I was making $90 a week. That's less than $5,000 a year.
What year was that?
1968.
And was that a good salary in that year, or was that a salary in that year?
It was higher than I used to be making. I was working another job at Fairchild Publications for $70
So
a week.
what would $90 a week be equivalent to today? Would it be like $2,000 a week?
No.
Would it be $500 a week?
It may be equivalent to about $400 a week today.
So it would be like being on unemployment for many of the people in the country right now.
I am on Social Security now. I coined a phrase for Social Security.
What's that coined phrase?
I call it. I like to say it this way. It sounds more sophisticated.
From you?
Yes, from me. What about you? Maybe we can make a song about it.
Okay.
But listen, I call somebody on Social Security like myself a government remittance man. Doesn't it have a nice name?
Government remittance man. What does that mean?
I collect Social Security. It just has a nice way about it. Obama wants to beat up all the the older people and the elderly and balance the books on their backs. They don't want to get raised. I haven't got the raise in Social Security in 3 years.
Are you supposed
to they're trying to make it now retired at 67, not 65, right? They're doing all that kind of stuff.
And Obamacare to me is emergency room. That's what Obamacare means to me. All this Obamacare going on for 3 years. And there is no Obamacare except an emergency room if you don't have insurance.
So when are you getting your next tattoo?
Well, I wish you would have been here last week. I had 4 of them last week.
I was here last week.
Well, I meant in the show. I wasn't. But probably about a week.
Yeah, where? Where do you have left space?
I have plenty of room. I want to do a little dilly-dallies in here. You'll bring a little more lines out my face. And I'm going to put a big heart on my thigh and work my way.
So there's always another spot to put it.
Always another spot. I have about 863 tattoos now. I'm working on it. But I'm not bragging about that.
So what are you bragging about?
I'm not. There's people who have 20,000
tattoos.
Tattoos. The Lizard Man and Lucky Diamond Rich. This guy's got body tattooed 3 times over.
So do you feel like a new man?
Yes, I do.
Every day?
I feel rejuvenated.
Good for you.
When I get a new tattoo, it rejuvenates me. It's like winning a medal in the Army or something. The more medals you got, the higher you run.
Yeah. That's why I'm afraid of tattoos, because I know I'd be in that 20,000.
Credentials, that's what it's all about.
It's credentials.
Oh, yeah. Now I want to because we're looking back into the camera here, and you're in the air, and I'm impressed by your tattoos. Can we get some sort of close-up for the people at home to see? Can we?
Sure, come on in.
Can we zoom in on Bobby and check out some of this fabulous ink?
I know, he's got it.
Look at this stuff, man. Bob, look at that. Great. Phenomenal. I love the nose. That's amazing, man. Loving it. I'm digging it.
Now that you mentioned the nose, that was the hardest spot.
Did it hurt?
And how about these rings? Look at this eyeball. Is that a real eyeball?
Village, say money feet.
All right, so any last shout-outs, Mr. Steele? What's your major... would you like a chocolate cupcake or fake Scrabble because today is National Scrabble Day.
Scrabble eggs? What?
Scrabble.
Scrabble.
You know what Scrabble is? It's like when I read about what it is, this is not it, but it should be. But
is this saltwater taffy?
These are double eggs.
Those are plastic.
Oh yeah, saltwater taffy right here.
Yeah.
I'll take one of
So
these.
share one little skeleton from your closet.
Skeleton from my closet. Okay. Speaking of Coney Island, on occasion, I've been asked when I was hanging out in cha-chas, rubies. I occasionally had sex in the bathrooms.
Okay. Which bathroom do you like better? Ruby always let me use the bathroom.
I like cha-chas better, but there was no lock on the door,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But rubies, way back at rubies, used to have when you were a band, you went to men's room. They didn't have.
Did you ever fuck a mermaid?
They say you can see a mermaid down on Coney Island with the right conditions, a heavy fog and a quarter room. And I have seen many mermaids.
That's what I would think. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Good for you. So, take your treat, and it's always a pleasure to have you
The
visit.
pleasure's all yours, Drew.
Yes, it is. It is.
Everybody out there, keep your land and body still fan club.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.